I think I have just discovered what could be a pretty decent mental hack to not succumbing to the feeling of wanting to give up or quit on creating videos for your YouTube channel because you're not seeing yourself grow as fast as you would like, maybe, right? And as you can see right here, it's like a tornado came through here, and that's because I'm in the middle of a move, right? I'm actually in the middle. I've actually just completed, right? I've just finished moving all my stuff over from my old place to where I am now, to the new place, and it's quite a relief, right? I'm extremely tired, and this has been going on over like maybe it's been going on for a while, but like over the past 3 days, I've really been like at it. Okay, like I've really been in the thick of it, just cleaning, moving, and all that type of stuff, right? And in the course of doing all this, I kind of, involuntarily, I mean, I didn't plan on it, but I basically stepped back from step back from obsessing over my YouTube analytics, right? Right. So, a lot of us, right, new creators getting started and all that. If there's one thing that we do, I not you don't pretend, don't pretend you don't do this too, right? We like obsess over analytics. You're in there looking at your stats 24/7, or maybe not 24/7, but quite frequently, right? And you're looking to see if you've gained new subscribers or gotten more views and all that type of stuff. And it's like watching paint dry, okay, or watching grass grow, right? If you sit there, it can be so discouraging because it looks like absolutely nothing is happening when stuff really is happening in the background, right? If you sit and watch grass grow, you can sit there for hours and it's like, what in the world is going on here? Like nothing's happening, right? But if you take a step back and go about your business, doing all kinds of stuff, and then come back, come back a couple 3 weeks later, that same bit of grass you were looking at that looked like nothing was happening is now that much higher, right? And same with the paint, watching paint dry, right? You look at it, right? Step back for a little bit, come back, and eventually at some point it is actually dry. And that's kind of what's going on with your growth on YouTube, okay? Because I was in the middle of all this, like moving, and now I'm done with it, right? I can kind of mentally relax a little bit, right? Just knowing that now I just need to unpack stuff and tidy up and all that type of stuff, right? In the course of going, so to speak, on this YouTube analytics or YouTube Studio, right? YouTube Studio fast, right? For the past 3 days, I've come back and I've seen things have happened, right? I've gained a few more subscribers, nothing astronomical, right? But it feels like it's a major growth, right? I probably went from like what I don't know, maybe 309 subscribers now to maybe I can't remember, like maybe 317 or somewhere there, or somewhere there. But it's nothing great, nothing. I mean, it's nothing big, right? But by any means, like when you look relative to other some of the other bigger channels and all that kind of stuff. But in my eyes, it's like slow and steady, nice growth for me, right? Like if I had been over these previous 3 days sitting and watching my looking spending so much time in YouTube Studio and looking at my analytics as I often do, right? It might seem like my subscriber count is growing so slowly, right? But then take a step back and you come back and I've gained like something like 6 subscribers, right? But to me, that's quite a jump, right? That's quite a jump. But it might not have seemed that way if I had just been sitting there and watching one after the other, but just slowly trickling in and all that type of stuff, right? And it just reminded me of the fact that, what? Maybe it is a good idea to, it could help you mentally, right? To not feel like giving up. It could help you mentally if you just take a step back and don't spend so much time. Excuse me. Whew, sorry about that. I had a little, I don't know, if, cough or something, whatever the case may be. But where was I? I was just basically talking about the fact that, um, taking a step back, and then showing up later and seeing stuff. It seems like stuff has really happened. Like it seems like that big of a jump, like in terms of views and extra subscribers, and it's actually encouraging, right? It helps you feel like it helps you feel like okay, maybe stuff is happening, right? And the hack here in my mind is to take a step back and focus more on actually doing the work, okay? Focus more on getting the work done, like, putting crafting the videos, putting the videos together, preparing for them, however you want to do it, whatever the case may be, and just focus on that, right? And of course, occasionally you want to see, you want to get some kind of feedback, right? But don't sleep in your YouTube studio, right? Don't obsess, especially after a while. You know what things kind of look like and how videos perform and what kind of results you typically get. At some point it's just good to just take a step back and just focus on doing the work, knowing fully well that stuff is working in the background, and eventually over time, right, things are gonna start looking up, right? Things are gonna start paying off, right? So that's just my takeaway. And this was, again, like I said, this isn't something I planned. This just happened. It wasn't by design, right? This was just something that happened by accident. And now, because of that, I am more inclined to start doing that a little bit more often now, right? Like after I look at stuff and maybe just get to the point where perhaps like just take some 2 day, 3 day occasional breaks from going to the YouTube studio at all. And it could encourage you to want to keep going, right? And especially if you leave for a while, like you're not there for a while, and then you come back and you look at stuff and you see that you have grown. It's like, okay, things are happening, so keep just focusing on doing the work and not obsessing on the analytics and how things are going and all that type of stuff, right? Of course, yes, you have to look at that stuff eventually to see what's working, what's not working, to analyze your work and all that kind of stuff, but don't obsess over it, right? Don't obsess over it. It's it can seem pretty daunting, but the biggest thing here is just focusing on putting in the work and getting more consistent. And like I think I might have mentioned this before, the longer I go in terms of being consistent, the harder it becomes for me to not want to be consistent, right? Because it's like I've done that work for so long, like especially now that I'm posting every day. And I feel like it would just all go, like I would have thrown all that work away if I just one day decided to not post, because for just for the heck of it, right? And I mean, I'm tired and everything. I just came back for those of you who've been around, you might know I've mentioned videos before, right? Like on one of my, basically my little side hustle is, it's I'm pretty passionate about soccer, and I referee soccer games on the weekends, basically all day Sunday. It's just small sided games, and then on Friday nights. That's where I've just come from right now. I was pretty sleepy, almost falling falling asleep at the wheel from having worked tirelessly over the previous 3 days with all this moving up and down and up and down. I wish if I had a Fitbit, I who knows how many steps I would have covered by now, just from all this walking I've done and working while moving. So just come back. That's why you see me here in red, my little referee jersey and stuff like that, right? But this is like a little side hustle that I do, or a little side gig. It's something different, not your typical digital marketing stuff and what I spend most of my time doing anyway, or making money from. But anyway, having said all that, for those of you who are interested in maybe clearly, if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel and get monetized through the YouTube partner program, you're interested in making money online, right? Well, a great way to monetize your channel before you get monetized through the YouTube partner program is with digital products. Okay, so I would highly encourage you to check out the first link in the description below this video. It will show you how to get started basically selling digital products, right? Whether it's your own that you've created or selling other people's digital products as an affiliate. All right. First link in the description below, and thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you in my next video. Ciao.